Welcome back to Face Live here at ISE 2024. I'm with Zec Voislav from Wyrestorm, an old sparring partner in the training field. How are you, Zec?
I'm doing great. I mean, it's always a pleasure to be here. It's always a pleasure to be in Barcelona at ISE here, 2024 already. So
yeah, crazy, isn't it? Is this 3 years we've been here now?
yeah,
Wow, it's just time flies.
yes,
Been busy at the show?
amazingly busy. So the position of the booth was never best, and the number of people coming to this show every year is growing and growing.
Sure.
And I heard like 36,000 people first day. That's
Wow.
amazing.
Zec, Wyrestorm are synonymous with, you've been a great name in the industry for many, many years, covering all spectrums of AV, residential through commercial. But what's making Wyrestorm stand out at the moment with the SDVoE product?
Well, the approach, how we are doing it. The main thing is that, we as a manufacturer, we are trying to help our integrators on the best way to save their time, how to set up the system. So how we did it is we redesigned our control unit so that the installer, when they come on site, they don't even need to bring their laptop. They can directly connect keyboard mouse to that controller and then set it up directly from the controller without any additional hardware.
So hang on, so the controller itself is effectively a PC.
Exactly.
We're connecting the peripheral HID devices straight into the controller.
Exactly.
Done. Wow.
And then you have a HDMI output, and then once you connect the screen, of course, you're dealing with AV over IP. You will have at least one screen there. So you connect your screen to the HDMI, you will have your web UI interface. And the second thing that we did to make this easier is you will be prompt with the 7-step wizard.
Yep.
So the controller will ask you questions like what receivers you have, what is the name of them, what do you have any video wall, do you have any multi-view, and then you configure that, you answer those questions, same as like you're installing some software. So you go through that 7-step wizard and you're done to go.
And this promotes efficiency because anybody that's going to the site later to do any maintenance or whatever, they're not having to worry about having a laptop there with them. They're just straight into exactly the same program. Love it.
Exactly. And I love you said maintenance, because now we also this year showcasing our cloud solution.
Network.
So Sigma.
Sigma. Right. Okay.
So Sigma Cloud Solution in partnership with Excite.
Oh yes.
So now Network HD 600 series, the SDVoE, we are supported on cloud. So once you're done with that wizard, the next step is you open your cloud profile. It's fully free of charge. We don't charge for it. You open the profile, you create your account there. You just claim the controller.
Wow.
One device, and then whatever that controller sees, your transceivers, any device on the network from SDVoE, it will be available on the cloud. And now I can monitor my system from wherever I am, and I can see if something drops from the network, I'll be notified.
So you're effectively working from a base. You're using the cloud-based solution to connect directly then or via the cloud to each of the controllers out there globally.
Exactly.
And you've got a common interface for them all.
Yes.
And then there's also a feedback feature from the cloud-based service to warn you of anything occurring or any developments happening.
Yes.
Monitoring.
So is as soon as something drops from the network, which usually doesn't.
Never does.
You will get a notification. You go to there, you see what happened, and then instantly from the same platform, you can open the ticket with our tech support.
Wow.
From the same platform. And then on my tech support immediately, so Wyrestorm tech support immediately see which device dropped it. They can receive the logs from it. They can even do some remote troubleshooting.
Okay.
So it's saving the time. So as I said, as I started this interview, we are doing our best to bring more to our installers to help them out, to reduce the time and effort.
Promoting efficiency is really, really important. Having worked with integrators for many years, anything that they can get their hands on which is going to save them time from having to repeat the same process. oh, I can't do this job because I've left my laptop power cable at home. Nightmare. Zec, as we move into this inevitable convergence of AV and IT, we've got many, many IT professionals onboarding AV, moving forward into AV. We can't move away from over IP now. And I think the language, we spoke about this when we caught up yesterday, I think the language that we're using is really important at this stage. We are inclusive, not exclusive. And there's always a danger with any industry that maybe it could have been a little exclusive. Welcome to our club. No need for that here. You know, we're bringing IT people in here, IT experts, but not necessarily AV experts, right?
Yeah, so that's why we are also having a partnership with Netgear, because as you know, AV over IP is tied to the ITT world, and these guys should work together. And I think we are in the right direction to get them along and to help them out. So with the Netgear, the IT setup is so easy.
Yeah.
It's so smooth. So you can just, select the Wyrestorm profile directly on the network switch, and you are done. So not just that we are helping the AV integrators, we are helping the IT people to come along. And as you said, not to be exclusive, but open to everyone.
Yeah. And the same goes the other way around, right? Because we've got AV experts who aren't necessarily IT experts. So, as you said, having this promoting the ease of use and simplicity is great, but at the same time, I think there's a certain level of knowledge base. You know, we know this within AV for many years. You know, go and set up a lighting control system and just hope that they sketch a lighting design up perfectly well. So, in the same way with AV, we still have to give a base level of knowledge into the IT infrastructure so that they can, let's say, appreciate the simplicity that they're getting. How's Wyrestorm promoting that?
So as I said, so with having more and more network switches approving and getting the proper guide to configure it.
Yes.
That's how. So how we are doing is that there are so many different network switches out there. So how we do it is we bring them along, we test them, we configure them, we make sure they work, and then we write a step-by-step guide how to configure that switch.
Sure.
So that's how we help the AV guys as well to be IT masters.
Yeah. And don't forget academy.sdvoe.org for all of your training needs for generic stuff. It's important that people understand the base knowledge, right? You've got a new product. A little birdie tells me you've got a new product that you're showcasing here at the show. Tell us more. Oh, sorry, we've run out of time. Thank you very much. I'm joking. Tell us more, Zec.
So yeah, I'm really excited to showcase the new 500 series. So what we saw or what we heard from our installer is that they don't always need all the ports on the box. So you don't need always to use a USB or a infrared controller or RS-232. Sometimes you just need HDMI out or HDMI in. That's it. So they are paying for something they don't use. So what we are showcasing, what we develop is a brand new economic version, the NHD 600E version, which is basically a stripped down version, the small box that has only HDMI input, only HDMI output. All the SDVoE specifications are still there.
Yep.
So you will still get your multi-view, video wall,
advanced video
4K, 60, 444, 10 gig, everything. But smaller brother, small device that you can use, and it's showcasing on our booth. 3 in hall 3, 900.
Fantastic. And when's that ready for everybody's consumption? Or is it ready on the shelf now?
Yeah, we are showcasing it.
You heard it here first, everybody. So go check out Wyrestorm. Zec, as always, it's a pleasure. A pleasure.
Likewise.
And I will look forward to seeing you again very soon. Many thanks indeed.